Thank you, Deputy Speaker, for allowing me to participate in the Governor address. I'll be very brief and touch upon few departments only. Public Work Department. In this sector, we have seen major achievement done by the present government. And we are progressing well. Major road projects like Tura, Dauki, Andalu, Tura, Eben Bakmara to Shillong is progressing well and expected to complete very soon. As we know, good communication is the backbone of the agriculture sector and tourism sector also. In this sector, we have seen many changes and impact benefiting our people of the state to a large extent. Power sector, here really would like to thank the Power Minister for doing away with the power setting, which we have been experiencing last few years, but now this problem has been done away with. Thank you, Mrs. Thank you, Minister in charge and the government also, and the department. Community and rural development. Empowering people and promoting rural development is the main goal of the present government. In this sector, we have created many Sharndi blocks last few years, but we are yet to create more blocks, especially in my area, Mendipatar. It is long pending demand of the people of Mendipatar. Perhaps Mendipatar is the only constituency which does not have block. So I would like to request the government of the day to consider creation more blocks at the same time in my block also to be included. Public health engineering sector. In this sector, we have achieved to a great extent and we have covered almost all the rural areas. Through flagship program like JJM. Here I would like to say that places like Mendipatar and Resubelpara, which falls under municipal area, we do not have water supply scheme there, and the citizens of these two particular areas are facing water crisis during the lean period. As most of the people, they have to depend on the duck wells, which dry up during the lean period. Education sector. In this sector, though the government has brought many changes by reforming education policy to provide quality education to the student of the state, by creating new colleges and schools in the entire state is welcome step. Further, we need to focus on infrastructure development, especially in the lower primary sector. So many schools buildings are in dilapidated condition, and during rainy season they have to stop taking classes weeks together, days together when the rains come. So sir, in this sector, though government has taken up many repair works and constructed new school buildings, much has to be done in this sector. So I like to request the Education Minister and through you, sir, even Chief Minister, to take up more schools which are needed to be repaired or required to be done with a new building to be provided. tourism sector, sir. Though we have achieved lots of things in this sector, but we have to do more. Places like in my area, especially Jolding area, I have been talking about this lake last session also. That particular lake is really big area and big in terms of the area, more than like Wash Lake, but we need lots of development to be taken up in that particular lake. Regarding sports, sir, though many constituencies have received infrastructure development like stadium and all, Mentipatra is the only constituency which need to be looked into, and many more infrastructure for the youth is required. So I'd like to request the minister in charge to look into it and take up necessary step to provide one stadium. Housing, sir. In this sector, we used to provide CGI seat, and last 2 years we haven't received because of some complicacy arises because of some party they filed the case in the High Court. But when we see the record, last time each MLA was supposed to receive 200 housing beneficiary, which were true MLAs we are given to select. So we have received only 50%, remaining 50% we are yet to receive. That is the case with the receivable for MLA and Mentipatra MLA. We have received only 50% of the total quantities. So I'd like to request the minister in charge to look into it. Urban affairs, sir. This will be the last. Regarding this urban, we are yet to receive many projects in the Mentipatra and Rishivapara Municipal Board due to the lack of the fund position in the state. Many projects remain to be completed, and I would like to request the minister in charge to look into it so that necessary steps can be taken up to complete all the pending projects. With this few submission and with the appreciation and thanks to the government for bringing out many developmental schemes to the state. I appreciate the governor address and all the topics covered here by other members. Really, we are doing well, and I appreciate the initiative taken by the government. And with these few words, I resume my seat. Thank you, sir.